really early at Newcastle Airport waiting to get a flight to Amsterdam because I'm going to go to see the Gogh Pokemon exhibition. I was really excited when it first was announced and I booked straight away to go and see it. It's now mid-November, so we all know what happened with it. It got ransacked by scalpers. They ended up pulling a lot of the merchandise, the promo card, and I'm not convinced, other than paintings, what is left to see. I've got to say, I don't mind too much. I'm really, really wanting to see the artwork. I'm really interested in museums and the fact that there are original artworks by some of the long-standing artists from Pokemon. There's Sao Sao, there's Komaya, and there's another one, I don't remember who he is, but he's done loads for Pokemon card artwork and lots of their own work as well. I'm really excited at the prospect of seeing original artworks by them. So even though there's nothing, I'm assuming nothing left in the gift shop, it's not all about the material goods, the things that you can get. There's some lovely, lovely merchandise which is hard to get now, but I feel like just being able to see those artworks in person is going to be pretty special, and I had to take the opportunity. So now I am sat in the departure lounge by myself on the way to Holland. I've come by myself, it's not quite true. I brought myself a little friend. I have brought my little Van Gogh promo card because we all know what happened there. You can no longer get it in the museum because some people ruined it. It's a real shame, but I managed to get hold of one off the Pokemon Centre website and I'm bringing it with me in the vain hope that I might get some nice pictures with it. I was hoping that I might take some at the museum, some reels, some pictures, stick them on my Instagram. Hopefully someone doesn't snatch it off me when I'm in there. I'm very conscious of that. I'm going to keep tight hold of it. Anyway, I just thought it would be nice to bring. Yeah, I've got about 2 hours to wait in the departure lounge because I was very paranoid about the plane, but that's alright. You can see it's really foggy, but it's starting to clear up a little bit. The planes are out there. it's the day after my visit to the museum. I'm so pleased that I got to go. It was really, really special to be able to see those artworks inspired by Van Gogh's famous paintings in person. There's just something really special about being able to see them up close. You can see the brush strokes and the little movements from the artists, and these are like the fine details. It's something really nice because we see the art on Pokemon cards all the time, and I think, I don't know, you get acclimatized to it and you take it for granted, and you kind of forget that each picture on the Pokemon card is a separate piece of artwork done by an artist. Like, there's a lot of love and care and thought gone into the composition and the talent to do the pictures. If you see these paintings up close, there's work by Kamaya, by Sao Sao, and there's this one, Kamura. Yeah, I brought Pikachu with me to Holland. We couldn't get one from the museum, obviously. Picture that's had the most publicity, I think, the Pikachu. When you see the paintings up close, you can really see the detail that's gone into it, and it's not just... There's a lot more depth to it than a print. But yeah, I'm really pleased I went, and just kind of grateful for the opportunity that I could. It's nice to have one of these things slightly closer to home. I know because I really love museums. Like, one of my favourite things apart from Pokemon is museums, so these things are fantastic. There's been other collaborations like the Fossil Museum, which is obviously in Japan. I can't afford to go to Japan. It's completely unrealistic for me to go to something like that. So having a collaboration that's an hour away on the plane, it's been a really special experience to be able to have. And yeah, I'm really, really happy. I thought it was probably about time that I showed you the haul from the shop. I do really want to point out that obviously there's been a lot of drama around merchandise from the shop. We've all seen the video with the scalpers like fighting each other to fill their baskets and take as much as they can, as fast as they can, and there's generally been a lot of bad feeling about the collaboration. It's really sad. Obviously the card, they pulled the card from the museum. You used to be able to do a little trail around the museum, a quiz, obviously designed for children, but adults could do it as well, and it was just completely taken advantage of. There was a really bad atmosphere at the museum, I think a lot of trouble for a lot of staff. In the end, they pulled it. They stopped handing it out in the museum. I think most people have probably seen that stuff. I wanted to say that although the merchandise is lovely, is beautiful, like, look at him. This isn't about the material goods that you can get. The artwork and Vincent van Gogh himself, there's so much to learn, there's so much to appreciate. So I need to read more into it, but he was inspired a lot by Japanese art in his lifetime. I think this is where the collaboration has stemmed from. I'm going to go and read up on it because I want to know more. It's that connection with Japan that has brought Pokemon to the museum. Obviously, Van Gogh had a lot of turmoil in his life. He wasn't appreciated at all really as an artist during his life. He had a lot of problems with mental health. He didn't earn hardly any money from the work that he did, and all of the craziness we mentioned about the collaboration and the greed and, I don't know, the superficial madness that surrounded this collaboration. I just think it's really sad. If we're going to bring Pokemon into this and we're going to enjoy it the way that we have, I feel like we have a duty to learn something about Van Gogh while we're at it and appreciate him, because without him none of this would be happening. I wanted to say that before I got into talking about the items that I was lucky enough to get from the museum. But yes, I did manage to get some things from the shop. I was half expecting it to be completely empty of Pokemon merchandise when I got there. Just nothing at all, because it's all been taken by greedy people to resell it on eBay. But I was wrong to some extent. I have managed to get some lovely bits and pieces, which I'm going to show you. So, obviously I've got the Pikachu card. I brought that with me. I didn't receive it from the museum. I brought it with me from England. I got it on the Pokemon Centre website because I wanted to take some pictures at the museum with it. But things that I did manage to buy from the museum, believe it or not, something. I got this lovely Pikachu print. I'll point out that this is all for me. I'm not buying it to resell or any of that stupid stuff. I got the Sunflora print. I'm going to stick these all on the wall in the office. I'm really proud of having them. The Snorlax Sao print. I think they're going to look really good. I'm going to have to find frames for them. This colouring book, I don't quite know what to do with it. I bought it because it looked nice. I don't know whether I'd want to actually colour it or keep it nice or give it to some of the children in my family. We'll find out. I just thought it was pretty, so I took it. It's got line work copies of the paintings in there to colour in. Obviously meant for children, but I thought it was really nice to have. We'll figure out what to do with that one. What else is there here? This was the guide that you were supposed to fill in to initially receive the card from the museum, but I think they give you a postcard instead now. I haven't filled it in because I wanted to keep it nice and I already have a postcard, but there's some quiz questions and if you got them all right, you were initially handed out the promo card. They have some other bits and bobs they're giving out now that aren't quite as, they don't attract as much attention, thankfully. I got a Sunflora notebook, which is really nice. Again, I'm a bit hesitant to actually use it, but if I don't, what's the point in having it? It's just like, I don't want to christen the notebook and mark it, but that's what it's for. So I'm in a bit of emotional turmoil with that one because it's really pretty. And I'm still going. There was colouring pencils to go with the colouring book. Again, I'll probably give them to the kids, but the artwork is on there. It's nice to look at. I guess they come as a set. A little key ring. I'm thinking I might give that away, maybe on Instagram. I don't know, I'm gonna have a think, but I'd quite like to share some of the goodies that I've managed to get, so I'll do something there. Again, I'm a bit like, the collector in me says keep it sealed, but then what's the point? I might as well use it. Snorlax on the keyring would look nice. but also it looks nice in the packet. I will decide later. Still going. Oh yeah, so these were nice. This is the set of postcards. So again, they'll look lovely framed. It's all of the artworks from the museum. The Corvinite painting there. I've seen less merch with that one actually. Pikachu. Can't decide what to do with these. These might get framed as well. And I'm getting to the bottom of the bag. I say I'm shocked that I managed to pick up as much as I did. I didn't think I would get anything, maybe a postcard, if that. But here we are. Sunflora pen, a set of fridge magnets. Again, it's the same pictures, but they're nice to have. Go. We haven't seen much of him, as much as the other ones. Sunflora. I guess the most popular ones, the Pikachu, the Eevee, may have gone by this point. This is the thing that I'm most excited about. And I'm shocked there was any left, let alone in my size, is a t-shirt. This is my favourite thing. Yeah, I see it. And it fits. I thought there'd just be like children's sizes left. There were little yellow shirts as well, which were for kids, and those were like, they would barely fit on my arm, they were so small. But yeah, this is an adult small, and there's never normally any of those left. I know when I've been to like the Pokemon pop-up stores at Worlds and the European Championships, those are normally the first sizes to go. So I'm really surprised and incredibly thankful that I could get anything. I just wanted a souvenir from my trip to the museum, and so an honour really to be able to go and see the artworks for the reasons I said. I just wanted something to be able to, yeah, a souvenir for my trip.